Welcome back, everybody. We are back here with Honda's finest, Brennan Lang.
Yeah.
Brennan, thanks for joining me again.
No problem at all. Yeah, so we're in a brand new 2023 Black Edition Ridgeline. It's going to be the top trim of the Ridgelines available, and it's going to give you all the bells and whistles.
All of them. I mean, this is the first time I think I've ever been in the new Ridgeline, and it's very Honda-esque, but I like the redesign. I think it looks better than the old generation.
SUV appearance to it, and we've kind of, lifted that front end, like I said, and given it that better approach and everything. When you see it, it gives you that more of a truck appeal now.
This is the Black Edition.
Yep.
So this is the top trim for all the Ridgelines.
So there's going to be a little armrest, and they do ratchet as well.
Yeah.
So as you come back down with them, you can really find that angle that's going to work the best for you. Again, comfort is a big thing in the Hondas, and they really do a good job at delivering at that.
You don't get the digital gauges, but you get a really nice physical gauge cluster with the LCD screen in the middle. It'll give you like your miles per gallon, show you your temperature, all that good stuff. And
it's going to be 8-inch across all the trims, and it's a really nice design. It fits in nice with the dash. All your air controls and everything, those are still going to be push buttons, so they're nice and easy to access. It's not something you got to kind of dig for in that screen. It's nice and right at your fingertips. And even kind of going back to the little driver display, one of the nice things with it in the new 23s, they have a little maintenance minder built into it. It'll kind of tell you when to come by, do all those first maintenances and everything. And with Honda, for the first 2 years or 24,000 miles, your service is all going to be complimentary. So the oil changes, your tire rotations, and even your multi-point inspections, if you purchase the vehicle, will be complimentary, which is nice. You purchased a vehicle, and for a little while, you don't really have to worry about any of those expenses off the bat. Go through a couple of the different drive modes. You do have normal, you're going to have snow, sand, and mud as well, which are going to help obviously tackle all those different terrains, change how that all-wheel drive system is going to work. And the nice thing about the Ridgeline as well is the suspension system. You don't have straight axles going through either. Up front, it's the MacPherson strut suspension.
Oh, okay.
And I'm 100% probably botched that name, but in the back, you also have the multi-link rear suspension.
Yeah.
And with those, it makes the truck just ride so nice. It's on a unibody frame as well, so you don't get those weird rolls and everything like you do in other trucks. You feel just a lot more comfortable in the truck. Again, you don't have the weird body rolls and everything. It's a nice, comfortable, smooth ride.
Yeah, it drives kind of like a car, honestly, and I think that's really nice. It's more comfortable. Like I said, it drives like a car. It's really smooth. It's also really quiet in here too, which I think Honda really is trying to bump up their interior ride.
Yeah, with the new 23s and across a lot of the models, they have active noise cancellation inside the vehicles, which helps deliver on that much quieter ride. On this model as well, you get an acoustic windshield, which is going to help obviously dissipate some of that noise coming from the road and other vehicles, all the wind coming at you. Just again, obviously helps provide that nice quiet ride.
Big old sunroof up there, which is nice. It's always cool to see a sunroof in the truck. You get these really, really nice leather seats with kind of like that red undertone to them, red stitching. I mean, it is the Black Edition, so you get the Black Edition stitch.
The space back there as well, you can use it for multiple different purposes. I love the way the seats fold up. They lock into position in the back, and you get great storage underneath those rear seats as well. There's a little plastic barrier that'll separate the underside of the seats from where your feet would go. So if you store anything back there, you don't have to deal with it sliding around every single time. You just barely touch the brakes, which I absolutely love. It's a great utilitarian truck. I mean, in the truck bed, it's going to be a nice 50 inches wide. And to a lot of people, anything over 48 is amazing, because if you have a sheet of plywood or drywall or anything that you're putting in the back for home projects, you don't have to worry about it being tipped in. It just sits in nice and flat, which is amazing.
Really usable truck. Gearing towards, you said, the 50-inch bed and then 83 inches in length, so plenty of space to put whatever you want back there, whether it's a dirt bike, mountain bike. If you're moving wood, there's plenty of room back there.
Exactly. Plenty of tie downs in the back as well. And the great thing about the Black Edition is you get a truck bed audio system, which is amazing. And then even an outlet back there, which makes it basically a giant job site radio basically at the end of the day. You're able to plug in, do the work out of the vehicle. You can also have your music plugged in and everything for your entertainment as you're, doing whatever projects you have.
If you bring it to the beach, you'd have your own little party down there.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, like you said, it's the Black Edition, so you basically get everything that could possibly come in a Ridgeline. On the exterior, this model is the white model, and in the Black Edition you get the black mirrors, you get the 18-inch black alloy wheels, which look really, really nice, and then you just kind of get those really subtle Black Edition touches on the interior and exterior, which kind of really makes it really sharp looking truck.
Exactly. Some of the chrome pieces get transferred over to black, and it just, like you said, it really helps tie it all together, and it goes nicely with the white, with the black you're able to get, and even that sonic gray color. It just really helps bring it all together with just, like you said, all those subtle little changes.
So in the bed, to go along with all the other bells and whistles in the bed, you actually get an in-bed trunk, right? Storage space in the back.
Yeah, and you get about full 7 cubic feet of storage space back there. And the amazing thing about it, like you said, bringing it to the beach, you could fill it full of ice and drinks, and you can even put in little dividers and everything to keep stuff separate. But there's a drain plug back there as well.
So you could double as a cooler.
Exactly.
No way. Honda, man, thinking of everything. Safety-wise, what kind of safety features are we looking at in this bad boy?
So the great thing is with Honda, since about 2019, they made safety features standard across all their trim levels and all their vehicles, which means you're going to get all of Honda sensing. You're going to get the collision braking, that road departure mitigation as well, and you even get their nice driver assist. You know, this has adaptive cruise control. This has lane keep assist. So again, it's a great project vehicle. You get tons of storage space out of it. It's very utilitarian, but it's also provides such a great comfortable ride at the end of the day too.
And you also get some good truck power with that 3.5 liter V6. Puts out what, just right around 280 horsepower.
Yep, 280 horsepower. It's going to be on that 9-speed transmission as well. I do have the little paddle shifters on the back of the steering wheel as well to cycle through all those gears as well for a little bit of extra control.
Now on the front side of the steering wheel, you get all your buttons. You get your call hang up, all your safety buttons on one side.
Exactly, and I love how they keep things separate like that. You know, you don't have some like hang up controls on one side and some on the other. You know, everything phone controls on the left side, everything driver assist is on the right. I love that they keep it all separate.
It's a nice leather wrap steering wheel too with the red stitching. You get the red stitching on the door trim too, nice leather, and it's pretty soft too.
And to tie it together with a little bit of the red as well, there's even red ambient lighting in the Black Edition as well.
Oh, really?
In the RTLE, it's going to be blue, but because the Black Edition, like you said, you know, it's just subtle little things to tie it together, whether it be adding a little bit of black to the vehicle or a little bit of red, but just kind of keeping uniform colors, and it just brings it all together. Another great thing about it to make it more family friendly as well is in the back second row, you get 3-point anchors for car seats too. So you get the tethers on the underside of the seats, you know, under the seat cushions, and up on top as well. There's little compartments to fold up to reveal those extra tie downs too.
Let's see what those, let's give her a little sum here.
Gets up and goes.
It does have some power.
Awesome thing about it too is there's the variable cylinder management system too, which will actually shut down 2 of the cylinders when you're going down the road and you don't need that extra power, to save you more fuel as well. So again, it can be, you know, just that great economy vehicle at the end of the day too.
Yeah. Now, can you turn that off, or is that automatic all the time?
So that's something that as the driver you'll be able to turn on and off basically. You know, just going through your economy mode there. It drives like an SUV. It feels very comfortable and familiar to a lot of people. It's, like I said before, a great utilitarian vehicle because it can kind of do just about anything you need. It has a dual action tailgate as well. And something I love about that, coming from doing trades, is you're able to swing open that tailgate instead of just being able to drop it down. And with that, if you're carrying, you know, like a bag of concrete, bricks, or anything like that, you're able to get right up to the bed and drop them in instead of having to put them on the tailgate, awkwardly shove them in. You know, it's just great ease of access to that truck bed.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us back here on this model tour of the 2023 Honda Ridgeline Black Edition. Brennan, thank you for taking me out again.
No problem at all. It's been a pleasure.
See you guys in the next one.